get to the chamber match though, because I've been wanting to
Main
talk about
event
this.
of SummerSlam 2003. Uh, it was Triple H defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Bill Goldberg, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Kevin Nash. And
Randy Orton.
Triple H would retain the championship here.
So
And
Randy Orton's first main event and Kevin Nash's last. WWE was because Nash, of course, would go to Impact and do some pay per views for them, and he did main event a few of them.
yeah, but wasn't Nash's main events in 2011?
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, the Triple H feud and the Punk feud. Did he main event a pay per view with Punk? I know he did with Triple H.
He might have, I
Um,
don't recall, but
yeah. No, you're right. I forgot about that. But this was Kevin Nash's last match for a long time in WWE until he came back in 2011. His last pay per view main event in a long time. But yeah, this was Orton's first, not only his first main event, his first pay per view overall, right?
um,
I think so. He would make appearances because he's interfering in Triple H's title matches and shit. But I don't think this was his first match in pay per view match, and he's main event. That's pretty. That showed you they had high hopes for the kid, and they were right. He's
go
still
ahead,
going to this day.
go ahead and give your opinions on this match. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Oh boy, so Goldberg runs through everybody, but yet he loses the match. Oh man, he should have won. Blah blah blah. He's buried now because he lost the match after he barreled through everybody. Yeah, so nobody's supposed to care because he lost the match after barreling through everybody until getting to Triple H. Meanwhile, the very next night on Raw, who's the first person that came out? First music that hit was Goldberg's. Goldberg came out. So now nobody cares about him anymore, right? We're not supposed to care about him anymore because he just lost when he was supposed to win. He's supposed to beat everybody up and win. So since he didn't do that, now we're not supposed to care about him, right? So he's the first person to come out. And what's the crowd do? Crowd chants, Goldberg, Goldberg. There were Goldberg got screwed signs all over. Yeah, they really stopped caring about him, huh? Uh yeah, I have no problem with the way this match went down. This was a solid match. Goldberg again, he did barrel through everybody. I think didn't he pin like everybody until he got Triple H? He might have. I'm not 100% sure. But he definitely came in, was spearing the hell out of everybody. And then I love the finish. Even in an elimination chamber match, Triple H still found a way to look like a heel. It, there is no disqualification, no doubt, but a chamber, a cage match, Hell in a Cell, that type of stuff is supposed to keep out outside interference. Didn't do that here because Ric Flair picked up the hammer, slid it through, got it to Triple H. Goldberg's going for a spear, bang, hammer right to the skull, and then pedigree 1, 2, 3. Triple H wins. I love that. Triple H still finds a way to be the heel to get his heel heat in winning the match. They attacked Goldberg at the end, beat him to a bloody pulp, and I loved it. I loved there was you did not have to have Goldberg just destroy everybody and win. And personally, to me, that's boring. If you just do that shit, that's boring in my opinion. Put some odds against him, and that's what they did. The odds were against him after that. He got his rematch, and not only that, it's his last chance. It's technically like his only chance because this is one-on-one match, but he gets it, and his career is on the line. The odds are stacked against him, and now because of what Triple H did at SummerSlam, everybody wants to see him win even more, except for the people on the internet because Goldberg didn't barrel through everybody, so now they don't care about him. But meanwhile, like
He was known for barreling through everybody.
what?
That's
Yeah,
what
well, he was known for that. That was in WCW. This is a different ball game. This is WWE, and things are different here.
Boy, you sound
And,
like Bruce Pritchard.
yeah,
That
and
happened.
Bruce Pritchard works there. Bruce Pritchard works there. So yeah, that's the thing. He's right. It's a different ball game. WWE, WCW, two different things. Even though they do promote the same thing, sports entertainment, pro wrestling was the same thing. WWE does things differently, and that's why the internet hates them. But
So
yeah.
again,
So
what's that Twitter handle?
at WWE 90s dash 90 dash 96. Hit me up there, or again on my Facebook.
We want the smoke. We want the smoke. We want the smoke.
But hold on. So here, Goldberg gets his last chance, career on the line. Everybody wants to see him win now because everybody's so pissed off that he lost to Triple H in the fashion that Triple H won. Everybody hates Triple H, so they want to see Goldberg win. And that's what happened. With his career on the line, he fought through all the odds. Jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. We're going to cover that next week, so I'm not going to talk about my thoughts on that match too much. We're going to cover the show. See, reviews are not about telling people what happened. It's about giving your thoughts. So I'm telling you what happened on the show, but you already know what happened. So of course we can tell you what happened. But yeah, and Goldberg, everybody says Goldberg's WWE run, they didn't treat him right in his original WWE run. Bro, everybody talks about how Triple H always won back then, the reign of terror. Name somebody who from 2002 through 2003 pinned Triple H on pay-per-view for the world title more than once. You know who? You know who? In back-to-back pay-per-views, Goldberg did. Back-to-back Raw pay-per-views. Let me say that. Because there was Unforgiven, then No Mercy SmackDown pay-per-view. But that, so back-to-back pay-per-views that included Raw. Unforgiven 03. Goldberg beats Triple H for the title. 2 months later, the next pay-per-view that included Raw, Survivor Series. Main event, Triple H challenging for the world title, getting his second chance to getting his chance to get the belt back. Goldberg beats him again. But you know, they didn't treat Goldberg right in his first run.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was SummerSlam 2000.
You're not going to give your opinion on the Chamber?
It was good. It was solid. I can't remember much about it. I was still kind of drowsy, but it was good. It was. I liked the ending. You know, Triple H hitting Goldberg with a sledgehammer was a nice way to cowardly win. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You cowardly win. Look like the heel, as you should. When you're the heel, you should be a coward. You should be winning and cheating, which technically not cheating again. But like I'm saying, the chamber is used. Chamber cages, Hell in a Cell. That's to keep out the people who aren't involved in the match.
Right.
But yet,
involved.
Triple H and Flair found a way to get Ric Flair involved, slide that hammer in. And that's a heel way to win in a match that is no disqualification. So it's tough to find a heel way to win. They still did it, and that's what I loved about WWE back then, man. One of the things I loved that everybody hated, the heels were the heels. I loved JBL during his title run because he always won in heel fashion, bro. Even the barbed wire steel cage match, he won that in heel fashion. Again, no disqualification. How you gonna look like a heel when you really can't cheat? Barbed wire steel cage, No Way Out 2005. Okay. So how you gonna look like a heel when it's a barbed wire steel cage match? There's really no way to cheat. Well, here's what they did. The cabinet came out. They got barbed wire. They got the cutters to cut the barbed wire. They were doing all that to make it easier for JBL to escape, which ultimately didn't necessarily happen.
Big Show through the ring.
Right. But I'm saying you're talking about going over the top without having to deal with the barbed wire. That's what they were trying to do. Cut the barbed wire That was cool. That's heelish. And then they choke slam him through the ring. Big Show goes out the door. You think Big Show the world champion? Nope. JBL, the slime little punk that he is, climbs from under the ring. And now he's out of the ring. He retains. That I love that, man.
That was a clever way to do that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was. And it made JBL look like the heel that he is. And that's one of the reasons. JBL was a great heel. And not only was he a great heel, he acted like a heel in his matches. It wasn't about the 5-star matches. It wasn't about, oh, even though I'm a heel, I'm going to win clean. Because if I win dirty, it doesn't look good, blah, blah, blah. No, you're a heel. You're supposed to win dirty. So that's why I love Triple H back those days. Not Goldberg, JBL. And let me say that again. One more thing about the reign of terror and JBL for that matter, because what everybody loves, right? When you're the heel, you should lose your title to an up and comer. Make him great, right? Which to me, just putting a belt on somebody's not going to necessarily make them great. But that's what everybody says. The heel, when he's a champ, is got to make the next up and coming babyface young guy win. Well, everybody hates Triple H and JBL's run from that time period. Who ended the reign of terror from Triple H?
Batista?
Yes, Batista, that up and coming baby face. And Batista went on to be a star. Who ended JBL? Who ended JBL's longest SmackDown title reign?
Cena. Enough said there.
There you go.
Don't
There you go.
Talk about Cena, yeah.
There you go. And WWE even tried to make the guy that everybody back then, I'm going to say, everybody loved back then, the internet loved back then, Chris Benoit. They tried to make Benoit get the rub from beating Triple H. Not only beating him, the biggest show of the damn year, right in the middle of the ring, Triple H, one of the biggest stars in comedy.
Tap out like a little bitch. Yeah.
They gave Benoit the chance. But guess what? It goes back to what I was talking about earlier with RVD, Booker T, again, with guys Triple H, Nash, Goldberg. Chris Benoit, they gave him a freaking Mania to SummerSlam run. Did it really affect? Look, I don't like the business side of things. That's why I don't really talk about it. But that's, most of the internet loves talking about that and they love when the young guys get their chances, or the technical guys who've been doing it for 18 years. They deserve their shot. Well, you know why it took Chris Benoit 18 years to win the title? What did his title run really do, ratings-wise?
Hey! Oh! We got somebody in the building.
Who?
Arson says the Mets.
What was that? What was that? 7-1? 7. Oh yeah. Shout out Ron for that. But that first one.
Brother.
Yeah, what up, Ron? But hold up, that first one. What do you say? The first comment?
Mets suck.
Oh, now hold on.
I agree with Ron. Because of the Mets, it's now freezing in Denver, Colorado. Thanks a lot for coming, Mets.
Now,